Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to Wednesdays with Weeby. It is that time again of the week where you give me questions and I give my answers to them. Before we get into the questions today, I would quickly like to mention this week's version of Wednesdays with Weeby is going to be quite, how should we say, less energetic because I'm doing this quite early in the morning, about 7:30 before I go to college today, so that's probably why you're thinking, oh, are you ill? Were you? No, it's just me having to be quiet for once. So, apologies for that. Second thing I need to mention is today, on the 14th of May, I have been partnered officially with a network on YouTube. The network I am partnered with is called Curse. Absolutely awesome network. Brilliant service and a brilliant contract that I'm in as well. So I would like to quickly say as well, for people that are worrying that any of my channel content is going to change purely because I'm partnered, it's not. Okay, that's not how it works around here. The only reason why I got a network partnership is so that I can get a little bit back for what I'm putting in, and even then the money that is earned from any monetization or any, money that I make from the videos will most likely go back into YouTube anyway, unless there's an emergency that I need it for in real life. So the money that will be earned will probably go to, things like new components for the computer, giveaways, possibly set aside some money for some golden eagles so I can convert to get more planes so that you can, so I can do reviews on them, show them the gameplay, blah 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 blah. But yeah, good stuff to come up in the future. But without there, so you can tell it's early morning. Without further ado, let's go on with the questions. Quickly as well, before we actually start answering the questions, one of my friends from college, Hannah, says hi to all of you guys. Some of you may remember Hannah from the previous early vlogs that we did at college, etc., etc. She says hi, so she's still around, and yeah, that's it. So first question comes in from Most Wanted LP1. And he says, are there really rumours of a Tier 4 British premium aircraft? Yes, there are. And as a matter of fact, I have proven the Tier 4 British premium aircraft in my 1.41 dev server. It's a Spitfire Mark 18, I believe. Mark 18 premium. Not a bad choice, if I'm honest. It's not too bad. The cost, it's 7,000 golden eagles, but is it worth that 7,000 golden eagles? Not sure yet. We'll have to wait until there's some more reviews out of it, and once people have actually bought it, because it's on the 1.41 dev server currently, and yeah, it's alright. It's not too bad. I test flew it after I'd done the video. Performance-wise, it's not all that bad. It's a lot better than the Mark 9 Spitfire. So, you've got that. So, in theory, you're not going to have the Spacefires, the premium Spacefires, outdoing you for cheaper, so to speak. The new premium Tier 4 premium is very good for the British Tech Tree. But yeah, it's good stuff so far. 1.41 is looking very promising. I doubt that that's all the aircraft they're going to put in either. I think there's going to be way more aircraft being put into the game, so we just got to wait for that. But yeah, 1.41 is looking pretty good so far. That's all I can really say on the new premium Tier 4 Brit aircraft for now. So next question comes in from Pugless, and he asks, what would you most like to see in upcoming updates? Very good question, actually. I would personally like to see things such as, well, we already know that the Sea Fury is coming in game, the Horton 229, etc., etc. But I would like eventually to see a new Tier 5 British jet. Eventually. Whether that be 1.41, I would assume if it's 1.41 it will go to 1.43 or 1.45 after 1.41. But in one of those patches, I'd definitely like to see some dedicated British jet love. So things like the Swift. People were also saying on the forums that it's possible that we could get the Hawker Hunter F1. That'd be absolutely wonderful if we did. I enjoy the Hawker Hunter F1. Even just the plane itself, looking at it, is absolutely amazing. I really like the Hawker Hunter F1, and I hope it gets in game eventually, because it's just one of those planes that is so iconic. You know, I really, really want that plane in game. I believe it'll be a very good tier 5 competitor, because from what we saw on the dev server, the MiG-15 BIS has had its battle rating lowered. Now, the only reason... There's one of two reasons that could happen. One of them is that Russian jet players are nubs and can't play for shit and have to go against lower jets, which is highly doubtful. Or they're making way for a new tier 5 Russian top-of-the-line jet. Now, that could mean, and again, one of two things. Either we get a slightly later variant of the MiG-15, or we're going down a whole new MiG line. So, that could mean the MiG-17. I'm just putting it out there. It's all speculation at the moment. Thank you to the person who actually told me about this. You know who you are. I'm not going to mention your name, otherwise you'll get spammed with inboxes. But it's very possible that it's going to be the MiG-17. But we don't know yet. That's not confirmed, okay? That's just speculation right now. So don't hold me against that. But yeah, definitely Hawker Hunter or Submarine Swift F1 I would like to see in upcoming updates. So next question comes in from Dale Smith. And he asks, do you have a favourite Allied or Axis fighter ace? Or an overall all-time favourite? For the Allied, it's probably going to be Douglas Bader. Douglas Bader was, you know, he was a very well-known fighter pilot in England or the RAF, and he was very good at his job. You know, he was stationed at RAF Duxford and stuff like that, but there was also at one point, I believe, at RAF Hornchurch, which is where I am. It's the place where I live, so yeah, pretty good stuff. For the Axis, it's probably got to be Eric Hartmann. Eric Hartmann or Franz Stiegler, either one of the two, because they were quite they weren't they weren't completely overrun by fascist or Nazism. You know, they had their own. They were honourable pilots, so to speak. So yeah, it would probably be Douglas Bader or Franz Stiegler and Eric Hartmann, because I don't know, they're just good, really. There's not much else to it, but yeah, I hope that answers your question. Next question comes in from Vicarus. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but this one's quite a big one, and he asks, concerning the argument of paper planes, what do you prefer in War Thunder, fun or realism? Or would you support the introduction of the TA-183 and the BV-25 for the Germans as high tier jets? Cool question. I actually fully support the idea of paper aircraft. I know that's probably not expected of me, but I fully support it. I really do. Main reason behind that is because basically it opens up on a lot of new opportunities for gameplay aspects. You know, the Horton 229 is gonna, you know, it's gonna bring new ways of seeing aircraft, so to speak. It being a stealth fighter and all. So yeah, I actually fully support it. TA-183, possibly. But I would say if we're going to go for that, then we need to go to possibly tier 6. Because tier 5 at the moment. If it goes too high and we have two jets that are too good, it's going to cause issues, so to speak. Stuff like the TA-183 would not be allowed whatsoever into regular props versus props and jets, you know, like mixed battles. It would have to be jet combat only, and that's quite hard because the matchmaker is a pain in the arse. So yeah, I don't know yet. I would like to see some paper aircraft in War Thunder, but it's whatever the devs really want to do, you know. It's not something we particularly have control over. I mean, if they're going to start putting paper aircraft in, they're more than capable of putting stuff like the Hawker Hunter in. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I'd definitely like to see the introduction of paper airplanes and stuff like that into War Thunder, because I think it would add a whole new area to the game, as well as paper tanks. I would definitely like to see. It's going to sound stupid, but the MALs in War Thunder. Maybe not because it's going to be like amazing, but because it's a mouse, you know, it's something that's cool, something that, you know, German players might want to achieve, you know, stuff like the T-95 or any prototype tank that you could have in there. Let's have another example. I'd say, what about the TOG? The TOG could go in the British Tech Tree. That'd be loads of fun. It's gonna be crap, but it'll be loads of fun, you know. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. I'm afraid, guys, that's all I've got time for today because I need to get to college and stuff like that. But I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Wednesdays with Weeby. If you did, make sure to hit that like button below. Subscribe if you're new around here for more War Thunder content and Q&As and stuff like that. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.